Hello, welcome to Wigan Walks. We're in the rather loud part of Wigan where the bypass riverway goes underneath the railway, and we are about to start an epic walk. It's 18:22, but where are we going? So 3 minutes later, 18:25, we're away from the roads. We're now at the canal, the lock keeper's house. And we're going to go down, but which way are we going to go? Which way are we going to go? Nah. Let's do something we don't normally do. We're going to go over the bridge. But we'll start by going over the bridge the wrong way. Why? Because we can. So we will. Yeah, we're going to go up past the top lock and then going to try something different. Excited? Well, let's see, it's boiling. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's still incredibly hot. Anyway, we'll see. Let's go. 18:28. So we cross the bridge, heading up past the James Bond villains centre. I know it's not really, but it just looks like a James Bond villains centre. You can imagine it being blown up at the end of the film. Although obviously I don't condone that kind of thing. Unless of course it's a James Bond film, in which case it's fine. So we've got the huge number of flights of locks to climb and a couple of roads to cross as well. So this will keep me on my toes. I don't think there is a footpath here. I have seen people go off into the woods on this side of the bridge. Yeah, no, I'm not going in there. I'll save getting lost for later, shall I? Right, crack on. Going up to the second railway bridge. Unusually, no trains have gone over. Well, not yet anyway. Coming up to Britannia Bridge, which of course means we have to cross the road. So we go, Britannia Bridge, about to cross over the zebra crossing. So we cross there. We're now starting up the flight of locks. This isn't the main part. It was in a previous walk, but not in this one. What we'll do though is have a quick gander. See what's going on over here. Oh, so that's what they're building. Got pictures. Very nice. Right, crack on. It's 18:35. Oh, where did they come from? I was going to say these ducks look a bit weird, but yeah. We're at a lock, yeah. Well, we're going to be at a lot of locks, to be fair. Next lock. Coming up to the next lock. You get the idea now, don't you? Water looks a little bit low on this one. Oh, yeah, look. It's not reaching the overflow thing, so it is a little bit lower than usual. You can see some of the bank over there as well. Anyway, next lock. Seems to be filling up alright. Might have a leak, or someone's using it for a source for their hose pipe, maybe. Oh, we've got a bit of a conundrum here. Got some ducks in the lock. What's going on there? Fools. did try and open one of the gates, but I'll be honest with you, I think the ducklings have got more chance of opening the gate than I have. Strength of 10 kittens me, all of which have been drowned. Anyway, they're not in any danger, they're just in a weird place. Hopefully someone will come along with the canal boat and rescue them. Next lock coming up. So, kids in the woods. That's one lock, someone's just caught a fish. It was a whopper. Well, say a whopper, I've seen bigger sardines. But they caught a fish. That's all that matters, they're very happy. Going up to the next one. Hear the kids in the woods, but I think the footpath is moving further away from my footpath, which is a good thing. Again, it feels a bit lower, this water. So they're coming thick and fast now. It's gone from being rather busy to being rather quiet now. 18:53. So far this year I've not seen a lot of barges moving on here. I mean anywhere on the network. But they do moor up places and then they kind of disappear from the moorings. So unless they move around in the mornings, by the time I've finished it's a bit too late to be moving around. Joys of wicking. I miss the joys of the barges. So the Whelly Loop line, as we said before, if it's the loop line it must have crossed here somehow and carried on in that direction because it was a railway line. Not today, but one day I will go over there and have a look and see if that leads anywhere that looks obviously loopy-liney. $18.16 it says there. Sadly it's 1900, so it's not 1816, so ignore that. That's the date of the bridge, not the time. $1900 hours, not 1700 hours. What am I on about? That's a sign. I'm not going in here, but worth having a look at where we are. We are there. So we're there. So the Whelly Loop does carry on over the canal. Does it? I don't know. Anyway, let's not worry about that, because that's not the walk we're on today. And two guys are nearly there. Don't know where there is, we might find out in a minute. So here I am at the top lock. Now normally when I get to the top lock I go left and carry on to hay hole plantation and all that kind of thing. But I've often wondered, what happens if you go right? Now, someone's just caught a snick as well, apparently, but it got away. A snick being, we learn something new every day, an eely type thing that's in the canal. Who knew? Who knew there were eely type things in the canal? Anyway, digress. So we're at Lock 65, and it's normally where we go. Now the canal itself looks like it went both ways. So it goes that way and that carries on to Leeds. You see the Leeds-Liverpool walks. You'll see the continuation of that go through Chorley. At the time of recording this, I'm currently in Burnley. Oh, I mean, not in Burnley now, I mean that's as far as the walks have gone. So, but canal boats are not going this way. This is possibly due to the fact that A, there's nowhere for them to go. Oh, my word, you've been busy. I think you need to buy a TV. Well done. Sorry. Now, is that part of the canal, or is that like the main feeder into the canal system? Don't know. Either way, I'm going to have to go back, I think, unless I can get through here, unless it's a marsh. Oh no, there's a footpath. There's a gap in the fence over there. So we'll aim for that. Because I like aiming for gaps in fences. Because as you well know, I'm not very dignified when it comes to jumping over things. Particularly stiles. I have no style for stiles. See, that could confuse a simple person thinking that that is something exciting, and it's not. So, is there a footpath here, or am I going to have to backtrack and go where that sign was? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Won't take long now because we're up here. And no, it does look like it carries on. Thought for a minute it might be like a private entrance for that. So it's like a caravan site. Who knew? Oh, hang on a minute, we've got gates down here. What's that? Over the other side of the bridge, what's going on there? Oh, there is water. Some live animal down there as well, by the sound of it. So this is the bit where it goes different because I've gone a different way now. It's either going to be a dead end, incredibly boring, or it's going to be a whole new world. God, I never went into Disney mode then. Crikey. I'd have to walk and find myself, wouldn't I, in order to get away with that. That looks like a footpath of some kind. Warrington AA, no trespassing. Why have Warrington Alcoholics Anonymous got a place here? I suppose they don't want people to know. It's like no one's been around here for a while though. And then this, oh my word. Now this obviously was something a little bit more important back in the day, because it looks like it's been, or is it just rubble that's been poured into holes? So it did look like it was some kind of cobbled street road thing or whatever. So yeah, absolutely no idea where we're going. Kind of adds to the excitement, doesn't it? Okay. Seem to be a private road. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit over there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's gone. So we go that way, where would we end up? I don't know, it looks like it's a dead end. Lots of houses and obviously stables. So It's like heading back towards the canal, which means we might be going round the bit I was looking at before. Oh well, some things work, some things don't work. Just look like there's some kind of I was going to say industry, but not really industry, more like warehousing, storage, something like that down here. Oh, they've obviously had problems. Ignore sat-navs. Oh, the early days of sat-nav. Hey, what the hell? Huh? Where? I've walked up there and I've come from there, so that should be the canal. What is? This is bonkers. Looks like Three Sisters, but I know it's not. Right. You know, I get surprised very often when I do these walks at things I find. And this is pretty baffling. There's like an old wall there that's had a breeze block thing built on it, but it looks like it's been there for a long while anyway. And an old entrance, and then you've got this considerably more modern building on this side. It's all very strange. It's also 1918. Time not the year. I love stuff like this. It's difficult to get to, but old windows and old buildings that have been left and then completely covered up. I mean, that wall looks old as well, so what come first? Why would you put windows like that when there's a wall there already? Anyway, I can hear a truck. Weird. Look at that old industrial building there, that is amazing. Oh, we're back at the canal. So you're telling me articulated lorries come over this bridge to go to the industrial unit? Wow. Right, so we've come past the pub and we're back here at the Muriel. Literally, I've walked past here so many times and never knew that were there. I'm pretty sure I've even come up and over more than once. Anyway, the good news is it circumnavigates the pub, which is not a bad thing. So, shall we go and have a look at that sign and see if we can figure out a route? Some very old engineering going on here. I mean, everything's there for a reason. I mean, that, when you twist it, turns that, which lifts up, I assume, the flaps, which will then fill up that. But what does this one do? I don't know. There's one on either side anyway. Anyway, we need to crack on now, don't we? So is that part of the Kirklees industrial estate that we've seen then? Because I've kind of noticed that, but not really commented on it. If so, it's quite massive. And that's a small bridge, if heavy goods vehicles go over there. Look at these ducks. They're wearing ribbons around their necks. All three of them. It's like a fashion statement, I think. Or maybe not. Anyway, let's keep going. So I don't think it carries on down here. So we will... Kirklees Industrial Estate, just to clarify. I think this bridge here is where we saw that sign before. 1928, Lock 69, Bridge 56. We're going to have a look on this side of the canal. Looks like we're going to go through the woods as well, which will be nice. Right, so we are there. We're going the wrong way. Green Lane, Whelly Loop. Scotsman's Flash. What? So we go that way. We're going to end up at Scotsman's Flash. How? I don't get that. Oh look, we've gone to them two bridges. Earlier walk, we went under them two bridges, I think. In for a penny. So we get lost straight away. That doesn't look like the main footpath. This looks like a main footpath. 1930. Now this can't take me to Scotsman's Flash because we've crossed two roads. So how the hell can this take me to Scotsman's Flash? Oh well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, it's never a good sign, is it? When there's horse poo around, that usually means I'm going to get lost. Right, I've had a thought. I'm not going to do this, but I'm pretty sure that there is... oh, water. No, that's not what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure there is, maybe at the end of this footpath, quite a wide bridge, which might be one of the road bridges, which would mean we don't cross one road, but we still got the other road to cross. It's quite a lot of water actually. This is going to be so embarrassing if I get lost again. Why is there a bird running? Did I catch that? Deer, baby deer. Just went into them bushes somewhere. Oh, I got that. I was concentrating on the bloody bird. Typical, innit? Right, we've got multiple footpaths here, including one down there. That's where we've just come from. So we've got one there, one down there, but I'm going to keep on the main footpath. I'm not going to go off this footpath and just see where we... Huh? Seriously? Okay. Yeah. Houses. I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's moderately reassuring that there is... Oh. I was going to say that there's a metal fence. That means it's fairly substantial. Where the hell am I? How the hell have I ended up on an estate? Okay, this is weird. So it's now 1935. The year, not the time. Genuinely, I have no idea where I am. This is bonkers. I haven't got a frigging clue where I am. The only thing I can think of is we might end up at Westwood station again. Okay then, so it's like I might have gone off the path. Because this looks more like a path, doesn't it? So what's this path? Where are we? So we are now there. So we're going the right way. So we need to go through there. So I must have, when I said that path was little and I didn't go along it, that should have been the path I should have gone along, it would seem. So try again, shall we? It's 1939. Yeah, this is much better. I've still no idea where I am. That road, never seen it before in my life. And we've not crossed one of the main roads yet. Though this does turn into the Whelly. No, it can't turn in the Whelly Loop line because we're... Are we? Are we in the... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's a mystery. The words of Toya Wilcox. It's a mystery. I think it's fair to say the canal is, well, miles behind us. This is peculiar. There's more industrial units over there. Where are we going? I mean, it's where are we going, but it's also where are we? Never mind where are we going. So we've got some kind of estate on that side. It's like a council built estate, and then you've got industrial estate on that side. This definitely feels like an old railway track because we are raised up on both sides, so it's definitely an embankment. And one can only assume it's for trains and may be part of the aforementioned Whelly Loop line. Or not. But, yeah. I'm perplexed. Quite a substantial gate thing there. Oh. Obviously some tragedy has occurred here. Another footpath going down there, but I'm going to keep to this because this looks like a proper footpath, 1944. It's like a tribute to Chernobyl there. And obviously you used to be able to go through there, but now you can't. What the hell are all them? What the... Where am I? Where am I? Okay, now that side's gone higher and we are lower, but we're level with the warehouse thing on that side. But it still feels like a train line. So I'm still confident I'm going the right way. There's a guy just walked past with a dog, and he's come from this direction, so that, again, that's a good thing. Oh, is this a bridge? So yeah, we've got a bridge here. Which looks like a bridge. There's some stairs there. There's not any traffic on the bridge. So, yeah, baffled. Right, so someone's just gone over the bridge. We've got nothing on that side that I can see, and nothing on that side I can see. So is that a bridge I drive over and never realised it was a bridge? I'm more observant than that, aren't I? It's not very busy road though. Will I get a clue when I look through here? Is that a golf course? No. We're in countryside. Just perplexed as to where in the countryside we are. Another bridge. Looks like a railway bridge, that one though. Generally could not hear the train when I said that looks like a railway bridge. Right, so this is a difference, because on the map we saw you go under 2 railway bridges, and when we went through 2 railway bridges when I got lost and ended up in Platwas, they were, I don't know, hang on a minute, it's a field here. Yep, not a clue. Thought that might give me an idea where I am. Right, off we go again. 1951. We're on an embankment again. We're raised up either side. Looks like some kind of farm or something on that side. And fields on this side. And maybe another farm. Now, according to the map, there should be another railway tunnel fairly close, bridge, fairly close to the last one. I can't see one. Unless we go over the railway, because this... Right, we are about to go over something. But I think it's more of a road than anything else. It's more of a footpath. This is getting more and more complicated. There's a lot of bustle and bustle going on there, but we've got another sign. Oh! Right, I know where we are. Yeah, I know where we are because I recognise them statues, but I'm confused. Don't take a lot. So this is the road that takes you to Hindley, I think. Well, I've never been on foot here before. But you've got these beautiful sculptures. The lights change after all the cars have gone past. Anyway, we're now Amberswood, so we'll have a look at the map. Where are we on the map? It's a better map, to be fair. It's 1957. Oh, it doesn't tell us where we are. Brilliant. Anyway, we're somewhere on there. Brilliant. I've got another map. That'll be a little bit more helpful. Yeah, so we're there, and this is Amberswood. So we're going in the right direction. And I've often thought of stopping round here and seeing where these footpaths went, so I've ended up walking here myself. So no need to come here at a later date. So yeah, it's a bit rougher on this side. It's not tarmacked. Well, this bit isn't anyway. I mean, it's still fairly smooth, but a bit gritty. So this is Ambleswood, is it? Could be Brambleswood. The amount of brambles they've got. I bet people come here picking blackberries all the time. Okay, so it's gone very woody, and trying to figure out what road that was. Would that be the first road? No, it wouldn't. But that was the second road we crossed, because that's the road. If you carry on to the right when we hit the road, it takes you to the second zebra crossing, where the place is with all the big stones and everything on the right side. And I always joke I'll be able to get there. So this is the second road. So where's the first road? I thought that was a fence, but it's the actual footpath. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Kind of footpath, it looks like it just completely drops off. Again, we are on an embankment, so either side the ground drops away, but it is just woods. At some point we will see some water, which will be the lakey thing. Look at dong dong dongs. It's 2 minutes past 8, 20:02. Interesting. It's a more substantial footpath, but that goes to the left. We're carrying on. I think there are some people ahead of us, but they're quite a way ahead of us, but I am walking fairly quickly. I wonder what these things are. It's dotted around different sizes. Now, I know some of them are covers for mines, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have a mine shaft that close to a railway line. Oh, hey up. Oh no. Oh no. Which way do we go? What's this there? Cycleway. Wigan Cycleway. Liverpool Road, Henley. Right. So we don't want to go that way. So we'll go. Oh! Wow, I've never seen a kingfisher in the wild before. Wonder if this is where the lake is then, although we can't see it. So we'll go this way. I feel like we've gone off the railway line now. But we are heading towards the canal because the sun's directly in front of us. So we navigate by the sun. I said there are people ahead of us, I assume they've gone this way. Oh, it does look like it's not just a normal footpath. This looks like some kind of, I said a bridge, but it's not really a bridge because it's ground level, but it must be, maybe it gets marshy here. So they put this here so people don't get stuck in the mud, although it doesn't look too marshy at the minute. We'll catch up with them people. So we've got another one there, that's deer. We've got this water which we were looking at on the map before. So it said we'd go right at the water, which is obviously to my right. Right then, so we're going right. Whether right's right or not, I don't know. Because someone's nicked the bloody sign. So what's this? We've got a sign here. Right now, we've got that runs along the side of the water. We've got this sign here that says, oh, sorry Robin. There's a robin there. You going on table? Right, so you going on table? There you go. Right, so I'm gonna go that way. Let the robin have its tea in peace. This is running along the side of the water because these are reeds. I'm glad I like that. And there are some people fishing as well, which also give it away. So we're definitely heading in a direction. So that's encouraging. Mosaicy thing. Oh, it's a double mosaic thing. So it makes me feel like we are on the right side. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to fish there anymore. How did that get there? Where's that come from? It's massive. So it's something for nothing, it's boiling. So I know the water's literally there, but just can't see it. Okay, now you can see it. And another mosaicy posty thing. Right, there's a couple of people walking around just past the guy, and there's some people ahead of me as well. So it makes me feel like we are on a populated path. Oh, another one of these weird mosaicy posty things. Markers, whatever they are. Right, now we've got left to right. Well, that takes us. There's no thing. There's people walking in there, so I'm going to go this way. Another choice, that way or this way. I'll go this way, although now I can see houses. I'm not as convinced. Having said that, there's another what looks like another signposty thing here. Right, I'm going back the way I came again. I'm going to go left. $20.15. So we're using the sun to navigate again. What the hell? Okay, would have missed that, wouldn't I? Okay, so well, this looks more promising then, doesn't it? This is moderately steep, which I wasn't really expecting. I mean, it's not like, you know, Everest or anything, but certainly steeper than it looked. It's gone very quiet again. Oh no. Another junction. Oh, here we go. These signs that you can't really read anymore. Springview, Ince. Springview or Ince? Springview? One thing that never ceases to amaze me is the amount of woodlands we've got around here. I mean, literally, every time I do one of these walks, I end up in some woodland somewhere that I never knew existed. And today is obviously no exception. Looks like there's some open area ahead. So we're now in the clearing, which just seems to go back into some woods again. So, yeah. Weaving in between ponds as well. There's one on that side. There's one on that side. And we go through the middle. So we've got a bridge here. Yep. Quite a substantial bridge. Which is promising. Is there any water down there? Oh, I can't really see any, but anyway. They've built a bridge like this, and this must be one of the main footpaths. I'm wondering now if we're heading towards the canal again. Obviously I haven't got a clue where I am in relation to Wigan Town Centre, other than the sun is setting over there. So I know that's the way I need to go, because that's rest, navigating by the sun. Right, so we've got choice. I'm going to go through the middle, see where this brings us out. It's like a lakey thing there. We've got stagnant water on that side, but that's actually quite pretty. Now we've got another choice of direction. We can go that way. Go that way. We could go that way. I'm going to go this way. Just because there's a substantial gate. And some other stuff going on. It's a substantial gate, but the footpath has turned into not very substantial. Even less substantial. There's an estate there though. Sounds like there's a road as well. So I might soon have a bit of an idea where I am. Alright, there we go. Ow! Welcome to Spring View. Well, to be fair, that is where I chose to go to when I saw the signs, rather than Ince. So, yeah. So, that's basically a field, isn't it? But this is a railway bridge, and I always assumed there was a railway going under here. And there may have been years ago, but not anymore. So, yeah, I think we're near Ince Cemetery. So, crossing over the road. And, yeah, so I know where I am again now. They're the chapels that I did a special on a year or two ago on Wigan Walks. In Ince Cemetery being left to rot, basically. Although they did do a little bit to them, but not much since. It's now 2035. So now in Ince Cemetery. It's not Ince Cemetery, is it? Anyway. It's very peaceful. Yeah, I'm walking through a cemetery nearly at 9 o'clock at night. What is wrong with me? Right, I've come out the back of the cemetery. 2041. We're now on a road. I was going there, but I've just changed my mind. So carry on. But I know now we are heading towards the lee spur of the canal. Quite a few fallen branches and trees along this little route, but the sun's over there, so I know I'm going in roughly the right direction. Even though it's late, it's still boiling. I'm sure this must be the hottest day of the year, although they said yesterday was the hottest day of the year. I think we've surpassed it today. Well, we're not coming to the road to nowhere, are we? Are we coming out on the road to nowhere? Grrr. There we are. We're back here again. Literally. We always end up here. It's like the Twilight Zone. No matter which way I go, I always end up at this junction. It's bonkers. So we're crossing over the dual carriageway. A bit at a time. And we're going to drop down on the canal. So it's 2047. And we are very close now to the end of the walk, probably. See, the sun got me back to the canal. Although I'm still trying to figure out how I've ended up on this part, this side of the bridge, when I went so far the other way at the beginning of the walk. It's a bit baffling. So we're coming back down to the canal. Where it goes under the bridge. We're on the other side of the canal. Wish I could have gone over the bridge, but it seems a bit silly when there's a lock I can cross over, or a bridge I can cross over anyway. So I wasn't expecting this walk to be as long as it was, by any stretch of the imagination, but there you go. It's not done yet though. No, we've still got to get back into Wigan, haven't we? So we're going to go along here to that lock and cross over. So the robin, oh, it's gone. It's the second robin. I think I've only ever seen one robin in the wild before today. Now I've seen two robins in the wild. It's mad. So we're nearly at the lock. Sounds like a lot of activity, to be fair. Don't get my head around how I've ended up over here. I mean nothing makes sense, let's be honest, but that is a bit bonkers. So here we are at the lock. So we're at a part of the canal I was not expecting to be at, considering I've been up to top lock. So baffling. Anyway, the good news is it won't be long before we're back in Wigan town centre. 2055. If you remember when we started, it was cloudy. And now, looks like the opening credits of The Simpsons. So we're going to go under the bridge to nowhere again. Well, the road for the bridge to nowhere, you know what I mean. Come on, it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm knackered. Is it 9 o'clock at night? It's 2 minutes past, 21:02. I don't know what's going on in the water. But I noticed this. I did a little walk yesterday, I didn't film it. But it just seems full of crap. I don't know what it is. So here we are at the functional bridge. Called that because it's a bridge. but it's not very pretty, so it's not a pretty bridge. So here we are back at the bridge, and pretty much back at the start, which was what, 2.5 hours ago, something like that. Just walked past some guys who were fishing. Some other guy was coming past and he asked if they caught anything, and they said a few perch. So whatever that stuff was in the water is obviously not affecting the fish. So maybe it's something's gone past that's kind of dug stuff up from the bottom. Maybe a powerful boat going too fast or something. It's just floating at the top. Hopefully it'll sink down again and make the water clear. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of this walk. 21:06, we're at the lock keeper's cottage. We'll walk over. Don't forget to check out the playlists for Wigan Watch and the playlist for Wigan Walks. If you've enjoyed them, share them with your friends and family. And all being well, I will see you again next time. Until then, goodbye.